today we are here with Mr. Pawan Kumar Vauthakur, who is our chairman for RERA in Assam. So before I go forward and tell, because everybody knows him, I will love him to explain. So please tell us more about yourself.
I have been working as a RERA chairman since April 24. Before that, I was working as the chief secretary of Assam, and I retired on that day. So I have joined the Indian Administrative Service in 1989, and since I am working in various capacities in different places.
Sir has a lot of experience here with us.
Yes.
Okay, so I would love to know, and the viewers will also love to know more about RERA. So can you tell me, why did RERA come into existence and when did it come into existence?
Actually, you see, in the real estate sector, there is a lot of problems in certain developed states, and many projects remain incomplete and a lot of trouble to the customers. So central government came with the RERA Act, Real Estate Development and Regulation Act 2016 in 2016, and after that for every state, almost every state and union territories, they have their own RERAs.
Okay. So what are the main functions? Like what is RERA's job?
So you will say RERA's main, the preamble of the act says to facilitate growth of the real estate sector and to protect the interest of the consumers. So how they do it, there are 2-3 ways. One is that the act provides for mandatory registration of projects. That means except those cases where it is exempted, you cannot market or advertise for a project unless it is registered in RERA.
Okay.
So that is one handle. And the second is that there is a procedure for complaint redressal. If a promoter, LOT or somebody has a grievance in this project, then they can file a complaint in RERA and RERA can look into that complaint and settle it. And third is that a sense of transparency, so that information relating to the project is available to the public in the RERA website. So there is a transparency, and that also helps a lot of things.
Okay. So if somebody wants to get in touch with RERA or in touch with you, where is the office in Guwahati?
Our office is located at a very convenient place in Guwahati. It is right on the National Highway next to Krishnakanda Hondikoi Open University.
Okay. So if some project does not register itself with RERA, what would RERA do about it?
So first we find out, if a project is not registered, then we issue a notice to the promoter that why your project is not registered. Then he will give some reply and we will look into that. Now, all projects are not required to be registered. That means some projects are exempted. 2 categories are exempted. One is, geographical location wise. That is, this is applicable for only planning areas, meaning those areas where municipalities are there. Say in case of Guwahati, all those areas which are under the Guwahati Metropolitan Development Authority, like the Nagaon Municipality Board. So if a project is in that, then they have to register. Now if I find that a project is suppose in Nagaon outside the municipality board area, then they are not required to be registered mandatorily. And third is that small projects are also not required to be registered, like a project which is having only 8 number of apartments, or a project which area is less than 500 square meter. So if a project area is more than 500 square meter, or it is having more than 8 number of flats, they have to register. Then we'll ask them to register. And if we find that they have taken advance from people without registering, then we can impose fine. And if repeated violence, we can also send the person to jail.
But sir, as you mentioned, even the small projects can register themselves. That is optional, but they can.
Optional, yes, those are, in specific, if a RERA takes a view that in the interest of the LOTs, it is required to be registered, then we can order for registration. But as a general rule, we don't register.
Okay. So sir, can you tell us more about what are the main benefits to the consumers with RERA being there?
You see, main benefit is that, what is the consumer does. Basically, if I am a consumer, I will go to, I will find out who is a good builder, where is the project is located, and I will ask what is available and what is the price, when the project will complete, all these things. Now, in the business world, many people are good, some people are not good also. Some people are fraud, and if somebody is booking a project in those kind of things, then will suffer a lot. Now, so one thing a person can find out that whether that particular project is registered in RERA. So if somebody has come to register his project in RERA, so at least the fellow is following, the promoter is following some discipline. He is coming to the authority. Second thing, whatever is given in his application form, it is available for public viewing in our website. So his name, his photograph, project cost, when you will start, when you will complete, all kind of things, and whether authorities have given him permission, where there is a fire safety permission, where there is a pollution control permission if required, like whether the municipal authority permission, all these things are there. So the buyer can see all these things, and they can have a view of satisfaction. Okay, this promoter will be good, or
all
this
information
is the
available
person.
to them.
He can also find out whether the same promoter has executed some other projects. Then they can find out whether those other projects are complete and all those things. So something like before buying a thing, at least he can have a view about the quality of the thing.
So, sir, maybe in the process, if a consumer faces an issue, or any party faces an issue, can they put in a complaint with RERA, and what would be the process?
Yes. So if actually a promoter can file a complaint, and a LOT or buyer can also file a complaint. So if they are having a problem, so they can file a complaint online. So there is a particular format. If a LOT is filing a complaint, a buyer, they have to pay fees of 1,000 rupees only. Then that much, and then after seeing the petition, we will issue a notice to the other side.
Okay.
And they will give a reply and seeing, and if we find that it's a fit case, then we will call both the parties. And one benefit is there, the complainant himself can come and explain his case to us, or he can authorize. Sometimes we find, buyer is a old person, so he's sending his son, it's okay. Or they can engage an advocate also. Advocates are also there.
Okay. So all of the options.
All options are available.
Okay. So what are the precautions that should be taken by an allottee before making a purchase?
The precaution, you see, first precaution, one should see that that he's a genuine person. So if it's a RERA registered project, he's a genuine. Second thing, they should see that who is marketing, through whom they are going. Even the real estate agents, the person who is marketing a registered project he also has to be registered, because lot of responsibility is there. Quite often you find people, the broker cheats the people.
Yeah.
So this process is that the person who is selling apartments out of the registered project, he also has to be registered. His name also has to be included in that project's profile. So they can see whether this person who is coming to me or whose office is there or not. So that kind of thing is there, and information is available.
So we discussed about the website, but can you tell me more as to what are the exact details that are available on the website for a particular project?
Yes, and now there are two things. One is the static information. Okay. Static information is the details of the project, his permission, how many flats are there, what are the other benefits they will give. Suppose a project, they have a provision for swimming pool. Okay. Those things will be indicated. So all these facilities that available in the project are there. So one cannot go and tell somebody that this thing exists if it is not in the application. So this is one. Other is the dynamic information. The promoter is supposed to update the progress of work every 3 months, quarterly progress report.
Okay.
So, suppose today they have done the piling, maybe after 3 months they have done the first slab.
Yeah.
After 2 months they will do the third slab. So all these things they must upload in the website. So whatever is uploaded, that has to be genuine information. So the LOT may be sitting in the same place, or he may be, suppose a fellow a person from Bangalore or a person from here who is staying in Bangalore has booked a project in Guwahati. So he has no time to come and see here. But from the website he can see.
He'll have all information
Here,
available.
the information. And one very important thing is that there is a project start date and project end date.
Okay.
So if it is beyond the project end date, then the buyer can also ask for compensation for not delivering the project on time.
Okay. And RERA will take the side of the buyer over here.
So as per law, so he is entitled. And if sometimes a project is long delayed, then the buyer will say that no, I don't want to wait so long. You give me the money back. So that money has to be given with interest. So that RERA may give an order.
Okay.
Or sometimes big projects. Suppose in the originally they said okay, this project will provide 3 lifts. Now they have provided only 1 lift. Then they can complain. Then we can direct the builder to provide the other 2 lifts.
Okay. Okay.
And if they don't follow it, then we can take penal action against these people.
So like an authoritative body like RERA
That
stands.
is yes.
So my last question over here would be, how would RERA help in the Northeast development, or as a state of Assam, the development of the state? How can RERA help over there?
Yes. You see, basically this is about the real estate growth. So, there is a promoter who is building, he is selling projects, somebody is buying. So, RERA can instill an atmosphere of trust and belief among these buyers and these things. So, if I believe you, our transaction will be faster. And if I do not trust you, every time I will ask you 10 questions, then things doesn't process. So RERA can ensure that, one thing. And second thing, in the process of real estate development, number of government agencies are involved. So, and you find out that sometimes some approval gets stuck in some other agencies. So we can probably help people getting things done in those authorities. We can integrate all these things, and like that, a lot of things can be done if we can take all the authority bodies, approving bodies in one platform, and then things will be very fast.
Fair. So hope a lot of new good things are coming for Northeast, and thank you
We
so
are
much.
very hopeful, and recently that advantage Assam 2.0 has come up, and lot of investment will come, and associated with that, lot of real estate development has to come. So we hope that RERA Assam will take a very proactive role in development of this state, and we hope that more and more consumers will benefit from RERA coming into being here, and also the promoters will be happy, so that they can also do their work with conviction and thinking that somebody is there to at least hear to them if somebody troubles them.
Yeah. For the smoother operation of everything.
Yes, very much. Thank you so much.
Sir.
Thank you,
sir, for your time.
Yes.